Hi, in this video we're going to talk about why do birds produce feather dust, what are the health effects, and what can you do about it. Hi, my name's Peter Mann. I founded Oransi in 2009 and I've been in the indoor air quality and air purifier industry for over 20 years. And this video is to share my knowledge and experience in terms of what you can do to improve the air quality for yourself as well as your bird. So first, why do birds produce feather dust? It's really two or three different reasons, but primarily when a feather develops, it's covered in a protective keratin sheath that dries up and falls off once the feather is fully grown. And during preening, birds break open these sheaths, causing the keratin to break down into a fine powder or dust. It's particularly prevalent in certain bird species such as cockatoos, cockatiels, and African greys, where they have additional feathers called powder down that shed a fine keratin powder when preened. And this powder helps waterproof their feathers. If you own one of those types of birds, you obviously are familiar with feather dust. And the next question is, what are the health effects? And prolonged exposure to high levels of dust can cause respiratory problems in both birds and people. And so it's important to minimize the exposure as much as possible. For humans, it can be things like respiratory issues, asthma, allergies. And for birds, it's possible that this could spread disease. And so it's critical that you maintain proper air quality, both for yourself as well as for your bird. And so how do you do that? And so when it comes to air quality, the key is having a high quality HEPA air purifier. And it's really a function of just moving enough air through a HEPA filter for the size of space to keep those fine dust particles from being breathed in. What you want to make sure you do not have is any kind of device that would produce ozone, like an ionizer. Those are hugely problematic for people, but even more so for birds. And so you want to make sure that it's a mechanical only device. And this is an example of that. This is our new AirMend air purifier that we make in our factory in Virginia. And it's simply, if I take off the cover, I can show you. This was designed with birds in mind, and so it has a permanent mesh pre-filter. This will capture large dust or even feathers if they're small enough to float by. And then you can rinse this off or vacuum it just to remove that, and that extends the life of the HEPA filter. And this is the HEPA filter here. As you can see, it's a little over 2 inches deep. This will capture the fine particles. This is, really rated to capture particles even smaller than feather dust. So it's highly effective. We have a number of reviews on our website at oransi.com for bird owners, especially African greys and parrots, where they've commented on, the effectiveness of this. And it's something that we're really proud of. When we designed this, we considered bird owners in mind because we know that is a huge need to solve for that. And so if you have any questions, please comment in the comments below, and we'd be happy to help you out.